to Deal Finder David, where I go out and find deals for you. Now, today I want to talk to you a little bit about finding cruise deals at RoyalCaribbean.com. Now, if you go to their website, you can see right here that they have an amazing deal going on, $200 instant savings plus 60% off your second guest, but I only have 3 days left to act. Now, don't let that scare you or get into that. That's just an advertising that they do. They always have deals going on. If not this one, something else, and you can still find great deals, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, if you click on the three lines up here, click on Plan a Cruise, Cruise Deals, it's going to bring you to this web page. Now, you might actually find some good deals here. The problem is those are going to be last-minute cruise deals, plus times that are off-season and times that you probably don't want to go or can't go on. So if you go back to the homepage, you can see they actually have another deal going on. Again, only 3 days left. So I just want to emphasize that. Don't get into that, and don't let that scare you, and you have to buy right away because they're going to just come out with something next week or a few days later. So click on Search Cruises. It's going to bring you to this web page, and you might find some good deals. Now look, you only have a few weeks to go on this cruise because this is last minute. And also, Majesty of the Seas is one of their smaller ships. So sometimes now for cruising, the ship is the vacation. So keep that in mind. Navigator of the Seas here, that's a pretty good ship, but you have December 13th. So unless you can cruise last minute, you probably aren't going to do that. And keep in mind, you do have to pay the taxes and fees per person. So that's an additional $106 per person that you have to pay for this 3-night cruise. Now, if you click right here, you can see different times, and if you want to cruise a month later, it's only $1 more, or further down, 2 months later, a few dollars more, and so on. So you can find good deals by clicking on that, but again, the ships are important, so keep that in mind. And my favorite duration to cruise is 6 to 8 days. So if you click on that, it's going to bring you this option, and you got some good ships going. But Brilliance, that's pretty small. Majesty again. Empress, that's actually their smallest ship, 1/4 the size of their largest ship actually. So if you click right here on ships, and you can see all the ships. The ones that I have selected are in the top 40 largest in the world. Now, also Mariner and Navigator, but they don't go on these longer durations. They're only 2 to 5 nights. So those are great ships to click on, and you can see all the cruise deals here. Now, again, if you cruise last minute, you're going to find the best deals, but that's going to be hard with work and things like that. So if you're retired, go for it. That's awesome. But and if you look right here, this is September 20th. You probably don't want to cruise in August, late August, September, October timeframe, because that's height hurricane season, and all of your cruise plans and vacation might get canceled just because of of weather. So you don't want that. Now, if you do click on it, you can see different dates yet again, and you can find pretty good deals. This one's only $100 more. The best time that I've noticed cruise is around the December time range, or March, April, early May. Now, do keep this in mind. If you want to cruise in March, mid-March is spring break. So finding flights is going to be a very hard task that if you're looking for the best deals for flights as well. I've tried to do things in spring break, and flights can be 8 times the price. So do keep that in mind. Now, if you want a shorter duration, I have it selected here, 2 to 5 nights. Remember, those ships are important, and if you go on one of those ships, great. You're still going to have a good time, but I'm telling you, go on the larger ships. It's much better. So I have these selected right here. Again, you can see that Mariner and Navigator are now selectable because this is the shorter duration. You can look through here, same thing. This one's actually pretty good. It is only 2 days though, so Independence, great ship. I've been on it multiple times. Here's another last minute. But if you click on it, you can see the different times to go. Only this one's not too much more, and the taxes are only $80. So that is a great option if you want a short vacation. Go do it right that way. Now, if you do want the longer duration, I have it selected here, 9 to 11 and 12 plus. Now, do keep in mind, if you want 11 or greater, normally it's going to start at a location and end at a different location. So as you can see here, this is New Jersey to Galveston. Those are normally going to only have one trip because they're changing a location for that ship. 9 to 10 are most likely going to start in a location and end in the same location. So a round trip ticket there, and you're going to see different options. Now, I've never been on a long cruise to a different location, but if you want to start in Fort Lauderdale and go to Spain, you probably aren't going to find a flight that cheap. And you made a vacation on it for 12 nights. You're getting food, lodging, all of that, and you're stopping at a few places, so that would be fun. That's up to you. So with all that said, remember, you don't want to fall into this. That's just an advertising campaign that they have, and you just don't want to. Now, a great way to actually get good deals after you book your cruise is click this sign in up here and create an account. Now, once you fill in all your information on that webpage, they're going to send you great deals like this one right here, up to 25% off select shore excursions. Now, you can get a full refund for that excursion up to 2 days before your ship departure if you don't want to go on it anymore. Or let's say you find a better deal later on, you can adjust that. Either just call them or reschedule it on their website and you can get the better deal, no penalty to you. Up to 55% off unlimited dining package. Now, that is a good deal, and if you're into that, do it before you cruise because you can save a ton of money. The problem with that is you do get unlimited food on the ship, either in the dining room or in the buffet lounge. So that's an option to you, but it's not needed. You do get unlimited food on the ship. This buy one, get one for 50% off for the deluxe beverage package. That's a good deal, but the problem with that is unless you're spending more than $300 to $500 per person for a week-long cruise, you probably aren't going to get your money's worth. I recommend just paying as you go for your drinks. You get 30% off VIP access with the key. That's a great option for you if you want preferred seating on the ship. Do it before you cruise. You can save a ton of money. 50% off internet packages only if you book early. 10% off ship tours. 25% bundles. 30% beverage packages. Now, keep in mind, Royal Caribbean does allow you to bring 12 bottles of soda per stateroom up to 16.9 ounces, and there is no penalty. That is free for you to drink on the ship. You just need to bring it with you. And you are allowed to bring 2 bottles of wine with you. Now, those bottles of wine do have to stay in your stateroom, so keep that in mind. But if you go to the bar, grab a wine glass, they're not going to stop you from taking that wine glass out of your room. So that is an option to you. Now, if you do want to bring the full bottle of wine to the dining hall, they will charge you a corking fee. I believe it's about $25, so keep that in mind. Now, you can get 20% off select gifts and gear products. With that said, you are allowed to bring any of your gear that you want with you. Set up a party. You're free to do that in your stateroom, the outside of your door. They won't take it down. That's up to you. You do it this way, they'll set it up for you, so that's one nice. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed this session, and I will see you next time. My videos are now going to be going every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. So I will see you there. Adios, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Remember, if you liked what you saw, hit that like, share it, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.